This is Mount Longonot. Right now I'm at flyover. I'm using a back route that goes down from flyover directly to Longonot town. So let's see how this road goes. I've actually never used this road before, so it's a journey of discovery today. So all these years I've been passing by Mount Longonot. I've actually never visited the mountain. So today we are going to find out. So Google Maps is trying to lead me down that rocky road. That is freaking weird. So this is Longonot town. I'm now finding my way towards Longonot National Park. I made it to the gate at around 5 p.m., checked in and headed to the campsite. So this is a very decent campsite managed by KWS. They have a gazebo and a washroom. The sun was going down, so I pitched my tent before darkness rolled in. The sun is setting, so I decided to go on a short walk just to look at this massive gorge. So when water comes down from the mountain, it goes through here. Wow. So tomorrow we will hike up to that edge. So this hole was dug by an aardvark, and it lives in there. I don't think there is one right now, but they usually dig holes. I had brought some chicken wings, which I warmed and ate for dinner before I retired to bed. The next day, I was off to an early start. This is 5:30 a.m. I packed up everything as I prepared for the hike. All done. It's around 6:30 a.m. right now. I will leave the car at the gate before I start the hike. It's around sunrise. I was hoping to start my hike before the sun rises. Today I'm dressed like a proper hiker. So I have my hiking shoes and everything. There is a herd of buffalo somewhere there. They were at the campsite at night. I could hear them walking around. They're all the way over there. Buffalo. These are their footprints or hoof prints. Forgot they don't have feet. Yeah. So I started around 7 a.m. It's 7:16 right now. Let's see how long it will take me to get up to the crate. You can see the mist coming in from the Kimenda side up on the escarpment. What animals are those? So this is how ash was deposited when on the mountain was erupting, and it erupted in different years and deposited ash in different layers. Cool. I think I'm halfway up, kind of. So the crater rim is up there. So let's keep going. Okay, I'm on the dirt. Been climbing for 1 hour. I've not yet to the rim. It's like 100, 200 meters away. Mount Longonot sits on the floor of the Eastern Rift Valley and rises to a height of 2,700 meters above sea level. It is located in the neighborhood of Lake Naivasha, Mount Eburu, and Mount Suswa. The area is an active geothermal zone and is being harnessed at Olkaria for electricity. The mountain gets its name from the Maasai word or Longonot, which means the mountain of many spurs and steep ridges. The Maasai community, who have lived around the area for hundreds of years, have a lot of tales to tell about the eruption of Mount Longonot. I made it to the top of the mountain. That is Mount Longonot crater point. I'm going to hike all the way to that point. That is the highest point of the mountain. You can see all the way down to the crater from here. There is a family of baboons over there. Cloud. what do you call a group of baboons? Yeah, they were up here when I hiked up here. It took me 1 hour 15 minutes, but now it's around 8:30. Let's see how long it will take to get to the peak. I don't know if it's possible to go down into the crater. I will try one day. The other side looks much shorter to get to the highest point. So that is the bed there. So there's a very hazy mist right now, so you can't really see down to the lake. It's somewhere in that haze, Lake Naivash. The drop into the crater is very steep, so watch your step. Ama tutakuokota huko. During the zombie apocalypse, I think I'll come and hide in there. I think I'll come and hide inside the crater. Puts me up if you want to start a civilization inside the crater during the zombie apocalypse. Yeah, it's well protected all around, and it has steep inclines on the sides, like some goats. Yeah. Can live there for very many years. The only problem would be water. I don't know if there's water in there. Yeah. So that is Mount Suswa in the haze. My Maya should be somewhere there, somewhere in that haze. I made it to one of the highest points. I think I'm halfway to the peak. The views are amazing. So close to the summit. This is a very gentle hike. We started from over there and we're going over there. Let's see how difficult that place will be. But the views are amazing. So these are the same layers. You can actually see different periods of eruptions. This was one big eruption. Then there are a bunch of smaller ones. Some of them are just ash. As you can see, this is soft soil. Then there is another layer here. I think that was another eruption. This is a much harder rock compared to this. I am supposed to go up that. Oh God. It's crazy. I honestly don't know what this red looking thing is. Probably some kind of mineral. This between the layers. Very interesting. Down to base camp. I can see the summit. It's been a journey. Right now it's around 10:17. I've been hiking since 8:30 and I'm not yet at the summit. Been walking so slow, so I don't wear myself out. I really hate it when I have to go back down. It's very annoying. At this point, I realized I was standing next to an edge that was experiencing some rock slides. There is a very steep drop off on the other side. They should probably put a warning on that edge or something. So down on the other side, that is where Olkaria is. You can see some smoke in the distance. The summit. I made it to the summit. That is Lake Naivasha. There are Badia Ranges. That is Monsuso in the distance. And the other side is Olkaria. You can see one of the more recent lava flows. You see that? That is a lava flow. It formed a shape like that. Very interesting. Right. Mount Longonot was formed over 21,000 years ago. It took around 1,000 years to form this entire mountain. So this is a volcanic mountain, like it erupted and formed a really huge volcano. And then over the years, as the magma cooled on the inside, it collapsed back inside and formed this crater that you can see down here. In the geography diagram, right, you used to see a volcano that looks like that. So it used to be much higher than it is right now. But yeah, once the magma on the inside cooled, it formed a giant cavity, and this place collapsed. It is a dormant volcano, so there are no signs of. So it hasn't erupted in a very long time, though there are recent lava flows that happened in the 1800s. I think that lava flow you see on the other side, that happened around 1800. There are no signs of eruptions. So if it was going to erupt again, we would know. There would be a lot of earthquakes way before the eruption starts. So yeah, it is amazing. We started our hike on the other side, went all the way around, and now we're here. So I found this green rock. It has a greenish color. Very interesting. The mountain is much steeper on this other side. So yeah, I'm glad I went around the longer route and then down the steep section. Over there you can see the secondary cone. It's much smaller than the main one, which is behind here. And yeah, I think it was formed when the lava found like a new channel to follow, and it erupted on the side of the mountain. It kind of looks like the drawing used to draw in geography, where there was a main cone, and then there is that secondary cone. Down there is the lava flow. I am almost back to the starting point. It's 11:49. I think if you had to go down into the crater, this is where you would go. It looks like it's possible down into the crater. The problem would be getting back out. and I made it back to the Beninging. That was 7.2 kilometers of amazing views. It has taken me 4 hours to go all the way around and back. I've been hiking since 7 a.m. Right now it's 1 a.m. That was an amazing hike. It did not disappoint at all. It did the opposite. It appointed. It's exactly 2 p.m. right now. I could have done it faster, but when you hike slow, you actually don't get that much fatigue. So tomorrow I actually won't feel it. I made it back to the gate. That was exactly 7 hours of hiking. And as I leave behind this majestic mountain, I'll say, that's it for today. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you around.